once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. Winning team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, Caleb Sweet Hands Plant comes in at 6'1" with a reach of 74 inches. And up against him, it's David Benavidez. He's a whopping 6'2" tall and has a reach of 74.5 inches.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Caleb Sweet Hands Plant, fighting out of Tennessee, but now living in Las Vegas. This former middleweight champion of the world is looking to get back on track tonight. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight.
As soon as the bell goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
For 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Phoenix, Arizona, an all-action, exciting two-division champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David Benavidez.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Todd, I'm going to stay here till the end of the night, because if you're a fight fan like me, this is what I live for.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. And we're underway in round one. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. These two fighters are made for one another. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
You see the nerves on the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner, you've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Perfect counter lands. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter shot. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Both men step back for just a moment. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about planting that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Good man, good man. Just all right. Only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Get there. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at it.
You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back in his place.
Out. Go out there and finish him. Good workout.
Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off and win the round on your jab.
Can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. Hold it right there. Caleb Plant just got clipped. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Benavidez now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Both want a highlight reel knockout. They both want a knockout, you can tell. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Switch on. Get them in already. That right hand's beautiful. That's it. Just start working a few body shots in there.
You've got to go out there and win this round. You have everything in the bag. Now you've let him back.
You were smart. You weren't loading up. You were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the jab. You know, get carried away. Think about your defense and the end of all of that. And do what you got to do.
Soft and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right?
Come back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Just slow.
Need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind.
There's the bell to start round three. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
If you're a counter-puncher, then basically you do the counter-attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter-puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
uppercut's blocked. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about planting that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
This round,
Short, you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out.
rounds, a bad round, all right? If you don't care, go out there and win this back.
And there's the bell to start round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter. Lucky that hook didn't score. Punch, counter punch. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Middleweight always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What skill being displayed here between these 2 middleweights? Jab does not score. A big whiff with the right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about planting that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like 2 different leagues.
Get out there, switch on, and get
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back.
starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back up.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Missing with that jab. Defense is not an option for these 2. very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Planting that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
He makes what you're doing. Come on. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to follow through.
And there's the bell to start round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both men step back for just a moment. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself down trying to get that shot, and that's when he catch you.
Straight right just misses. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
Of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Get your mind back, get your focus back, get the jab back. This boxing.
Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
Go back out there and win this round. Only lost one round. Listen, don't worry about it. You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round.
In the end, what you do, good work. Good man, good man.
Guy, you're much...